Steve, we've looked at a lot of the major components of the house, the windows, the furnace, the duct system, but it's also said there's about 1,000 small details that have to be covered right in order to earn the label of Energy Star New Home. Could you point to some of those small details for us, please?
Absolutely. One detail we can look at here is the insulation. Some of the problems we run into with improperly installed insulation would be compressions, gaps, and voids, or not split around wires. This would be an example of improperly installed insulation right here in this cavity. Looking over at the next one here, this would be properly installed insulation here, where it's flush with all the studs and it's cut around all of the wires. And one of the other areas we can look at is the air sealing details. If we look down near the floor, the base plate of the floor here, you've got some caulking that's going to seal any of the air gaps between the floor and the wall. And over by the windows, if we look at the base of the windows, they're also caulked against the base of the windowsill here. And there's foam that's put in on the sides of the windows here to block off any of the gaps that there might be there to stop any air infiltration into the home.
Thanks, Steve. Now that we've looked at the details inside the house that make an energy efficient house, let's go outside and take a look at some of the detailing that goes out there, okay? Steve, on the inside of the house, you showed us a lot of the careful detailing that New Tradition Homes does. On the outside of the house, what sort of detail do you do that ensures, one, an airtight barrier and also allows the moisture from inside the house to escape out?
Bruce, we use a product called Tyvek Drain Wrap. It does just what you're saying. It allows the house to breathe naturally, yet it keeps any of the moisture, the bulk water moisture, out on the outside of the house. We talked about air sealing details. If we notice around the window here, some of the flashing details that we go through to make sure that there's no moisture that penetrates into the home and also keeps all the air outside of the home. Same thing on any of the joints on our drain wrap. We put Tyvek tape on here, and that helps to stop any of that air that's wanting to travel inside of the house. It makes the house a little tighter.
Any wiring that came in down through the attic, everything's been sealed off so that they did as much as they could to figure out how to stop all the extra air and leakage. And if you're heating the house up, it also doesn't leave. And so I like that we can tell now in our house that we can go from room to room and it's the same temperature.